Alright, testing. Alright, testing. Alright. Great. That's a pretty good tagline on it, I guess. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Whoop, let me go out. A bit further, and we'll be fine. This song is called Bossa. Okay. I'm going to do a very quick scan and see if there's anything I don't know. Hi, Minceroft. Where can we get down to? Probably finish that too. Then we've got these 3 left. Okay. A couple of these I don't know. Will there be VODs of this stuff? Yeah, definitely, don't worry. I'll upload all of the VODs to VOD channel, first of all, and then I'll actually make these into proper videos as well, eventually. Sure, please do send a song in. I need to change that system so badly, but for now, still good to do whatever. Acid Jazzed Evening. Sounds like it'll be easy to find. Sounds like it'll be easy to find. Someone called Jane Sunni. I hope that's it. Sorry for my incompetence with that. Have it there. Okay, I need to find out what some of these are, but we'll get into talking about a couple of these, I guess. There's Fleazy's amazing fan art, of course. Papaya Kamocho. I suppose it's talking about how they're the same person. But they left the server quite a long time ago now. I remember them dimly. I wonder if there's any mention of them recently. I would be very surprised. I don't know if there's anything interesting about them specifically to mention. But it's a long time ago they were last on the server or doing anything. Has to be said. I wonder what they are now. Not sure. Not sure. There's Mass again. Looking on an old server log. At that. And then, yeah, I'm not sure if there's anything terribly interesting to mention about them. They used to be in the community. They were, I didn't know much about them. They made a few different memes about the community. I think they may have been a collaborator for a certain number of maps. I'm not sure if they made too many maps by themselves, but it wouldn't be that hard to find out, I suppose. Let's check online, perhaps. Let's see what we can come up with. If there's any mention of this. It's certainly old enough that Kamocho could be maybe relevant here. Prefab maker, perhaps. Same prefab mentioned. Maybe it's a popular one. Dark Quest of prefab. Okay. Nah, man. No other people in chat. There's no need. This is the Minceroft stream, everybody. Here we go. There are a few ones on these that I'm just interested in looking up. I don't want to sort of like talk about them too much if people aren't here to actually respond to it, but I will obviously upload it later on. Sunday is not a great time for it, it's just the only time I have at the moment. Bean Sneath? What? This is only something Dark Quester has ever said on the server. It's only something Dark Quester has ever said. We may need him to actually clarify some of that. No idea what he's on about. Andacroom's disappearance. Yeah, it's on here somewhere, I think. I'm surprised if it isn't on here somewhere. Disappearance of Andacroom. There's not really a lot to say about them. We do know, with Andacroom, he used to be very active in the community and very, very suddenly left. And we do know that on another server, as evidenced by us, I think it was a real life friend of theirs potentially, or maybe it was just someone else who happened to be in the same server as them, they very suddenly said, I need to go, bye, on another server. And that's all we know about when he disappeared. Before that, he was very active and it was very sudden, so there must be something, I don't know, maybe he wanted to retire from the internet to some extent. I've seen people do that plenty of times. It's not impossible, but I do remember Puck. I don't remember much about them, but I do remember who they are, roughly. At least I remember a few things about them. Don't know if I helped too much. Yeah. What are some other ones I can do? Network Wojaks. Oh, these are some pretty cool drawings. I suspect it's referring to by William. Most of them are pinned in general, the really good ones. Anyway. Here we go. Here's one. Network Wojak. There we go. Of the bikers in Biker Bar, no less. And there's a couple other ones. I'll show one more for the purposes of getting it here. Here's a prison one. And that appears to be Peter Griffin on the floor there. And people were saying, whoa! What's that all about? Something, I don't know. You get what I mean. That's the gist of it. Yep. They're in the Animal Crossing Discord. I think they've been nearly a year since their last message there. Puck, or the Animal, or Ander. I suppose you're talking about Puck now. This is something I didn't cover too much on this last one. I think I mentioned it actually. Eternic is a meme man. And there's a series of videos by Bredass that are all unlisted now, but they're quite entertaining videos, sort of meme YTP edits of things Eternic did on his developer streams and stuff. They're really entertaining little videos. If you ever want to find them, then you can just ask people for them. I think that the links will still be knocking around somewhere. I can't immediately think of where I'd find one for it. Yeah, Beansneath is something I need Dark Quester to clarify what the hell is that about. There's Gaming Flaming. Gaming Flaming used to be a Discord admin for the server, and he used to be the owner of the of another Paint and Sand Red Discord, like a different one. Before the network was sort of super popular, I think there was an arrangement that was made to combine the two servers. I wasn't around for that, but I'm aware of him. He did join the speedrunning Discord a very long time ago, and said there's a main Paint and Sand Red community if you're not aware of it, and I think we joined that one at that point, or at least the people on the server did at that point as well. The blackface is one I asked our Quester about, and as far as I understand, I think it might be something to do with the gameplay rather than the community, where there's to do with texture glitches. If it's something else, I'm not really sure. Sorry if you're watching this, and it seems like it's out of order. I'm just covering things that I'm pretty happy to discuss, that I feel like I have knowledge on, first of all, and then a couple of things that I'd have no idea I'm looking up, see if they're sufficiently easy to talk about. What else have we got on here? Thunder Disappearance. Super Player Dementia. I don't know what this is about. It might be... I think I know what this is about, actually. It has a tendency to sort of respond to questions after they've already been answered. I just presume it's either because he is scrolling up the chat and then types the message out before going to the bottom before it's been answered. As soon as he sees a question, if he's catching up on general or something. But because of that, it looks like he has dementia because he doesn't realise it's been answered. Which is obviously very mean to say dementia on here, but it's quite funny. I think it's all in good humour. He's just trying to be helpful, and sometimes it's already been answered. And to be fair, quite frequently questions aren't answered at all, so there's no reason that he should be disappointed by that by any means, no. But it's quite funny. I think that's what it's talking about, the idea that people say, oh, you've got dementia. Suspicious amount of the now banned troublemakers kept joining. Yeah, you don't know the half of it. In the alerts channel, there's like a little alerts thing that administrators have, and it just goes off every day, every morning, and waking up and banning people who've just spammed Discord invites. Luckily, AutoMod does actually detect them, and InfernoZilla shuts it down a little bit, a little mod bot. So it's not all bad, but it sometimes is a bit of a problem. There's also head active role next to Superplay Dimension, and I believe that there used to be a head active AF role, which Dark Questa had for quite a large period of time. I don't know when it was discontinued or when it was removed. I don't know if there's any point in having it at all. I suppose there's a head admin role, head YouTuber role at certain points. Maybe that makes sense. Oh, you haven't missed anything too much, Yakuza. Don't worry. It's nice to have you, of course. I remember Minceroft. It's not great, is it, that GIF is even not automatically detected as being a problematic. I guess it's quite hard to do. But yeah, there used to be a head active role. I don't think it's particularly... It's not fascinating, but it's just on there. I don't know what Ticorex is. Is that bad? Oh, okay, it's like an ancient Discord member. Yeah, they've been on here, they were on here in 2018, and they sort of talked around a little bit and asked about different updates and different things. It seems as if their account... Oh, they're still on the network, this guy. It's a bit hard to search with this streamer mode enabled. Sorry, this is quite frustrating there. I can probably disable that for this time period anyway. You can see Ticorex. Wait, that's so weird. It doesn't matter. Streamer mode is just screwing me over a little bit with things. Oh my god, sorry. Not sent any messages for a couple of years. They occasionally come down to ask questions about the game. It's a bit like me on a couple of other servers I don't really care about, that I sort of just say in there. Comes occasionally to ask questions about things. I suppose it's just a very long-time Discord member who occasionally turns up to ask questions about the game, which is quite unusual. I suppose there aren't very many people like that. It's worth a mention on here. Breadass is a user as well who made the Eternicus and Mimi Man series on YouTube, or at least edited them together. Just a song on the playlist, don't worry about it. Totally not kidnapped any Smurfs. You're gonna have your blood... Why would... Okay, to be honest, why would I need to know that, to be honest? I mean, okay. Thank you for telling me. I hope that goes well for you. There's nothing serious, there's anything wrong, obviously, but... Good stuff. Breadass used to be on the network. I think his activity would dwindle a little bit progressively and then eventually left the community. I think it's just... You can get tired of things like this, presumably. And, hasn't returned yet, particularly. It took him a little while to read things, but there we are. Nobody needs to raid my home. Totally no problem about raiding. Nobody needs to raid my home. I'm totally fine. Nobody needs to raid my home now. Oh, Cheese has started streaming. The speedrunner. That's pretty cool. We also have, I hope that I'm not obscuring too much stuff, you can see Breadass and Ticorex there below my headcam thing. Done the server merging thing last time. That was when Gaming Flaming had another server that was added to the network, and I think Fleazy was on there. A bunch of people were on both the servers. I'm also led to understand that quite a lot of interesting things were lost on that server and probably will never be recovered, which is a bit of a shame, like fan art and stuff, which we're never going to see again. But it does happen with communities. They're all bound to have it eventually, in some form or another, I suppose. And that ties into Gaming Flaming as well. Alt Identifier is a bot that I don't think identifies alts very well. That might be still on the server potentially. I'm not sure actually. Yeah, it's not been on the server for quite a while, and it's pretty useless as far as I can tell. Pretty useless. Fleazy, who does not own a fleece checker. I suppose you don't have to own a fleece checker. That's fair enough. The stay in shadow animations is something I'm not terribly familiar with. Is it just about the Blender screenshots that Ocean Man had at one point? I remember something about that. Oh no, I remember Ocean Man making a Stay in Shadow animation. I forgot it was about Stay in Shadow. He made an animation anyway that is on Steam. You can check under the artwork section. It's actually in GIF form, I think, potentially. It's pretty cool. You can watch it here, I suppose, if you like. And the gist of it is that there is a Stay in Shadow is a one-hit kill map, a bit like in Hotline or something like that. But it's a pretty cool animation. It's made by Ocean Man. And I suspect he made it in Blender, might be wrong about that. But obviously in Pentaton Red this isn't possible to make easily. It's a very smooth little animation. I forgot about that. I didn't realise it was actually to do with... I didn't realise it was to do with Stay in Shadow of the map series. But it's nice to be reminded of stuff on this tier list. Well done, not tier list, Iceberg. Well done, Doug Crystal, for doing all of that. Thank you so much, Bounter. Hello, and it's nice to see you. I don't imagine I've seen you on the network for 4 years as a result of that. Wait for this. It's my lovely Twitch noise which does it. No, I do remember you being on the network when I arrived in 2020, so can't have been that, unless that was originally what happened. But yes, it's a long time, is the point of it. Yeah, I remember you being in 2020. Some messages from there anyway. But it doesn't really matter. Anyway, Iceberg about... Why do I keep calling it a tier list? There's an Iceberg about Pentaton Red community things. Maybe it's nice to have Bounty here. Maybe I'll be able to shed light on some very ancient things, I don't know. That I'm not too familiar with. So far I'm doing pretty well. Done that. Super Dimension done that. Pugs and Stuff is a community member who's occasionally left and joined the Discord, I think. Pugs and Stuff is a very cool guy, very supportive of the Pentaton Red. He's even the person who showed me the server originally. I remember I wasn't aware of it until he told